Hey everyone, welcome back to the circus. Make sure your house is ready for your crypto fix. I'm your host, the Ripple Van Winkle. Today is April Fool's Day, so I hope you didn't fall for anything too cruel. Speaking of which, the trolls are out in full force on Twitter, so be careful what you read today. But today we have something very important to talk about. Something has happened on Bitcoin for the first time ever. We're not talking about Bitcoin breaking its all-time high before having something even more amazing happen that will show you and lead you to the promised land of where this crypto market is going in 2025. So let's get right to the news. Bitcoin 620.00. It's currently down 1.33% in the 24 hours. Ethereum, it's coming in at $3,547. It's down 1.68%. USDC, both coming in at their dollar pegs, exactly where we want to see them in XRP now. Good old stable coin. It's acting stable. 61 cents. Total cryptocurrency market cap, $2,653,000,000,000. Now I covered this towards the end of my first video in the morning today. I want to make sure that everyone, because if you didn't stick around for the whole thing, you probably didn't hear me say it, but I want to make sure that everyone takes this into consideration and understands where this is coming from, because a lot of people are out there saying XRP can never hit $10 because of the market. Cap Credible Crypto breaks it down. He says reality is that our current circulation supply at $10,000 Ethereum is equivalent to a $20 XRP. So if you think $10 isn't possible for XRP, but 10,000 Ethereum is realistic for Ethereum, you need to check yourself. Folks, and you need to come back down to reality, right? 10,000 Ethereum is equivalent to a $20 XRP. Whereas Ethereum right now, 3,500 market cap, $400, 19 billion. If we double 3,500, where does that put us? About 7,000. Where does that put the total market cap for Ethereum? About 840 billion. So we'll get to about 1 trillion at 10,000 Ethereum. We look at XRP, $10, $20, all are very doable, reasonable, and pretty freaking accurate. We've talked about the blow up tops or XRP $17 to $24 range. A lot of people, all you hear is the narrative XRP can never hit $20 because of market cap's going to be too high. XRP can never hit $10 because its market cap's going to be too high, but yet Bitcoin's allowed to have $1 trillion market cap, Ethereum's around to have a $1 trillion market cap. But for some reason, XRP, it's not allowed to have a $1 trillion market cap. Just want you to take that all into consideration, folks. Andrew, because I don't research to find Ripple connections, I research to gain a full understanding of market infrastructure and payment networks. Then, well, Ripple, they just happen to be in every conversation out there. It's interesting because I've been here since 2017. I'm not sure how long my audience has been here. Maybe some of you before 2017, maybe some of you after 2017. But the interesting part about this is that when we do our due diligence and we actually start to do research on Ripple and who they're partnered with, or the partners of their partners, what do we find out is that every stone that we flip, every corner that we turn around, Ripple is involved. Ripple is to be very important in the new payment method for the new way of paying that's coming out. You can call it Swift 2.0, Swift 2.5, Swift 3.0, or anything else you want. The old way of sending money across borders is going away. That much is clear. They are switching to a blockchain DLT network system. Is Ripple going to replace everything? No, it won't. Ever since we started this show, there has been more than one winner. Check out the web, there's no winner. If we talk about internet service providers, you always have Comcast, CenturyLink, and Verizon. Maybe Comcast has 80 customers where you live, but there's not always a winner. So Ripple won't win the whole cross-border payments game, but they're going to take a pretty big piece of it. You don't need to have 90 customers. You can have 10 to 50 customers and make a killing out there. Hey, I own an NFTP project. I think my project would do pretty well if I could get 1% of those 5 million wallets. That's 50,000 wallets. If we can get 1% of 50,000 wallets, I think we'll be in good shape. That's just to show you that you don't need to have a monopoly to play in the game. You don't want to be on the bench, you want to be starting. As the Bitcoin daily ends, it's clear that the market is going up. Bitcoin has now closed its 7th daily candle in a row above the level 1.0 of Fibonacci. The previous all-time high, which shows a strong rising trend. What is happening? Bitcoin has closed 7 daily candles in a row above the old all-time high price. That's huge. What does this mean? It's very positive. I think this is a strong sign and a strong case for Bitcoin. If we get this, Bill Morgan, you're going to have a great time because there's always fun on this. I don't understand why there's never anything new about the 1 billion XRP that comes out of escrow every month. Sometimes it happens in 2 transactions of 500 million. Sometimes it's used and added to the supply, but most of the time, guess what? It just goes back on top. There's nothing new or different about where we are this month. Folks, Bill Morgan, you can see that Ripple dumped their XRP into the market, which is what happened with the price dump. I'm sorry, Bitcoin holders, but by doing what everyone says they're doing, Ripple may have just crashed the price of Bitcoin. We're sorry, and don't worry, the same thing will happen on May 1st. I'm sorry for that price manipulation. Someone wants to know what this is all about. What a great question. I have no idea what that is, but it's very interesting. If you ever look at exchange order books, you'll see some crazy things, like someone selling 1.7 XRP for 61 cents and taking multiple orders at not 6119, That's why it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, but hey, teach to your own flock. It's their XRP. We got this from XRP drops the networks and networks. The Ripple logo mark is called the Triska and Leon, and it looks like nature, history, and interconnectivity were chosen as the company's founding symbols. Ripple connects the network of value. Do you think there's something going on here? Bob Way has talked about this before. He was one of the first 7 employees of Ripple. I think Bob Way has a pretty good idea of what's going on behind the scenes and what they're doing. This is just where the local is coming from. I'm not playing the so. The International Swaps and Options Association is to accepted Ripple as a member. What is that used for? It's used to give members a range of digital tools that help them organize and improve different parts of the derivatives process, which is a quadrillion rupee market. Here is a story from Binance News that talks about the partner because Ripple joined with big companies. Pay attention to these names. There was JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, and the London Stock Exchange. Isn't it very interesting? If this club keeps going like this, what will happen? Time will tell, but why did Ripple join? What do they want to do? They have over 1,000 users from 79 countries. This covers. And then we get this for the first time in history. Bitcoin is ending the 7th week covered. This is a big deal because it means the price is building a strong base of support around its previous all-time high. What will happen next? Time will tell, but we're about to hit the half, and I think we're about 2 weeks away from the Bitcoin having what happens during. The half thing? Well, I fully expect a little bit of price retrace during the half thing. If we can get into that $61,000 or $63,000 range, that'll be it. Once we hit that, it's going to be off to the races. There is a gap around 64.5 that might have to be filled, but good night, goodbye, and all the best at the races. These levels will not be seen again for a long time because the markets are going to be bullish. You can literally throw money at anything, and it will go up. That's all I have to say about it. Wash your hands, be nice, and be kind to each other. He is out, Ripple Van Winkle.